One of the most important aspects when planning your wedding day is figuring out where you'll host this monumental event. Since it might be tough for folks to see all the venues they're interested in right now, we wanted to help couples by sharing real-life video tours of different venues in the Chicagoland area. So I'd like to welcome you to our very first episode of what we're calling NTV Venues. Today we'll be giving you a tour of the Haight, a family-owned venue located in the heart of downtown Elgin, Illinois. This warehouse-style building was built in 1890 and was originally home to the Elgin Storage and Transfer Company, which housed horses and carriages that brought Elgin watch factory workers to and from work. So the building's initial purpose was transportation and logistics. Then from 1926 on, the building housed numerous different companies, including the Elgin Saddlery and Milk Company, Cable Piano Company, and in 1940, Ludwig Dairy. In 1985, the building was purchased by John Haight, who restored the building while keeping much of the original brick and woodwork details. When John passed away, he had been using it for various purposes and tenants. After that phase of the building's use finished, John's family was inspired to turn it into a social gathering space for one of his daughter's weddings. After the event was a smashing success, the vision for further rehab of the building to turn it into an event rental space was born. The rest, as they say, is history. Event planner and the founder of You Name It Events, Leanne Valdes has gone on hundreds of venue walkthroughs with her couples. So who better to guide us through our venue tour today at the Haight?
Hi, I'm Leanne Valdes, the founder of You Name It Events, and I'm here at the Haight, which is a venue that I personally love and have a wonderful history with. I was actually the planner for the first ever wedding here for the namesake's daughter. After the family was inspired to turn the space into a rental venue, my company helped with the development and management of the events here for the first couple of years. I've also planned many other client events here as well, so I'm excited to show you what's awesome about this special place. Let's get to it. To me, it is essential to explore a venue before the wedding day so I can brainstorm how the event might look, get those creative juices flowing, learn about the logistics of the space, get to know the folks who run it, and how it all works. Hi everyone, we're at the Haight today, and this is Brett, one of their awesome event managers, and he is gonna show us around. So Brett, are you ready?
I am, if you are.
All right, let's get to it.
So when you come into the Haight, you are welcome to our indoor cocktail hour area. We tried to make this area as fun and as casual as possible because that's how cocktail hours are meant to be.
So tell me about how people typically use this space in terms of what they put where.
Sure, absolutely. Right behind you is typically where we put like your gifts and cards. It's a great function for that. Other than that, some people put place cards over here. Heading over here though, this is where a lot of people put their place cards over on this wood shelf. And what's really unique is these oil tin lids are actually magnet boards. So a lot of people turn it into like a photo collage, pictures of their pets, whatever's unique to them.
I love all of the lights, they're so fun.
That's actually a relatively new feature as well. So we definitely wanted to brighten up the space a little bit. So it's always set up casual styles, like we always have like the sofa down here and the high boy tables.
Love it. What about food and beverage when people want to eat and drink down here? How does that work?
So cocktail hours, I'd say most people want to do like pass orders is most popular here. So the servers will be passing those around. But if you are going to have a station hors d'oeuvre, you can use any of the surfaces you see. We also have a pool table that people can use. The majority of the event does take place upstairs, so we can make our way there now. So we do have an elevator for guests as well as vendors. It is separated too, which is really nice for all your DJ equipment to head upstairs. But we'll head upstairs this way now. The candle package that you see is something that we offer our clients. Most of them tend to use that, but feel free to decorate as you see fit too though. So like live florals look great, greenery up the stairs. We've had balloons, whatever's kind of unique to the couple.
Love it. And these ledges are so fun. You can put stuff on there too.
Absolutely. We've had like pictures or just like different decor set on those throughout events too.
So fun.
So next we're up here on our second floor, which is where majority of the event will take place. So when you come upstairs, there are 2 full sets of guest restrooms. There's actually a third stall on the other side over here as well. So next we're gonna head into our south room, which serves 2 functions. It's our indoor ceremony option as well as your reception space.
I love it. That chandelier is beautiful.
Fun fact, is actually a gift from a client.
Wow, that's a nice client.
That canvas curtain that you see comes with our package as well, so you always get a curtain included. This is our most popular setup for our ceremonies. This room can hold up to 200. So we can do 200 theater style facing the chandelier and the curtain. If you have a smaller guest count, about 150 or below, we can actually flip the space and have the exposed brick be your backdrop instead. So try to offer our clients a lot of different ways of how they want to view the space.
I think I've seen sometimes where people will hang like greenery or flowers, stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
After the ceremony, what happens in this space?
So while your guests are enjoying cocktail hour, the caterers and the Haight staff will be flipping this space into your reception space. So typically your DJ set up over here in the center, and then we have a nice big dance floor across from you. Of course, fill this room with lounge furniture to make it nice and intimate for you and your guests.
So that if I just want to watch dancing, I can do that too.
Exactly. So if you're not a dancer, you're more than welcome to still feel part of the party.
What about like late night snack or dessert tables? Do people ever kind of put those on this side too?
Absolutely. So the most common things in here are typically like a coffee station, photo booth, late night snacks, or like late night ice cream, or different vendors can come and set up during that time as well.
And I would say yes to all of that.
Next, we can head over to our dining area, which is where I can show you where everyone will be eating dinner.
Awesome.
So back here, your guests don't even know that this back half exists. So this whole portion is closed off for your ceremony, and then we do open it. So after cocktail hour, when your guests see this, it's like this big dramatic like oohs and ahs.
I love a good reveal.
Yes. Immediately to your right, we do have our nice big bar here. So this is always here for your bartenders. This remains the bar for the rest of your event.
A little birdie told me about some special facts up here.
Yeah.
One is this awesome light fixture. Do you know where that's from?
Yes, so that actually washed ashore on one of our owner's lawns. She lives off the Fox River, and they turned it into a light fixture.
So it's legit reclaimed Fox River driftwood.
It is. We like to, reduce, reuse.
I love it.
And then of course we have our dining room over here. We do have our 3 signature farm tables. You do have to use them in some capacity. They are too large to store. Other than that, we have round table options that you see, but we also offer 8-foots too. If you like the more rectangular look, we can offer both.
So for dining up here, how many people can you fit in this space?
Based on your floor plan, we can fit up to about 165 to 170. The more people we put in this room, it just might restrict to your floor plan setting. If you do have anything more than that, that's completely fine. We can accommodate up to 250. We would just have dining on both sides. So essentially we just remove the curtain and make it one big room for you and your guests.
So other than these long tables, is there anything else that has to stay in this space?
Yes, I have a really cool table I would like to show you.
Awesome.
So this over here is our dial table. It is the only table in the space that does not move. It's stationary here. You can use this in a variety of ways. The most popular is your sweets display. So most people do petite sweets all around with a cutting cake in the center, but you're more than welcome to use it as a guest dining table too.
So you said dial, so I think that means that there's some movement, right?
It is a former river dial that has been turned into one of our awesome tables.
Super cool.
Again, we like to reduce and reuse things.
And it's so fun that you guys have some really distinctive pieces that are only here. So like there's no other table like this anywhere in the world, which is really fun.
So truthfully, sweetheart tables are more popular in our space than a traditional head table, one of our most popular setups. The couple would be sitting at the end of the table by the window. Typically their wedding party and their wedding party's date sit at the big king's table in front of them. And then we usually start with the family tables in the back and kind of just ascend from there.
Awesome.
However, we're definitely open to floor plans. You could be as creative as you want. If you want a traditional head table in front of the windows, if you want to use a different wall as your head table backdrop, we let you be as creative as you want.
Awesome. So I have 2 questions.
Sure.
What about chairs? Are these your house chairs or how does that work?
Yes, so these bistro chairs come with your wedding package. We have 200 of them. We can always rent additional if you need them. The only thing that you can rent in addition to that will be your linens. So linens aren't included.
That was my second question.
Oh, perfect.
You got it.
That's one thing that we outsource for you as well, which is really nice because you can customize like your colors or your style as well. You don't have to go with whatever's in-house. But all linen rentals do come through us. So we will arrange that for you because we don't want them not delivered.
Sure, or want to make sure they're really nice and look good.
Exactly.
These items here, like where did these come from?
So we actually do a variety of different rentals here at the Haight as well. Lots of different lanterns and things. So we have a ton of different options to make it as easy for our clients as they want, or they can do everything DIY, whatever's unique to them.
Love it.
So another big feature that we have here at the Haight is a rooftop deck. It's very exciting. It's the only one in the northwest suburbs, so we can head out there next.
I can't wait to see it.
So this here is your rooftop deck. Our clients get this for our entire peak season. And they can use it in a variety of ways. They can do an outside cocktail hour, outdoor ceremony, or just have it as a fun place to hang out for your guests after dinner.
It's so beautiful.
All the light fixtures and everything comes with it too. There's a sound system out here, so it's a nice cool space too. So we can do just an outdoor cocktail hour if that's what you wanted. Your cocktail hour is essentially this L shape here. So we do set it up lounge style like you see down here, and then your guests kind of mingle with past hors d'oeuvres and live music and all that sort of thing. If you're gonna do your ceremony, you would do this top portion up here. For our ceremonies, we hold up to 150 out here. Cocktail hours, we can do over 200. So later, if you just want to have it open after your reception, we have giant games you can rent from us. A lot of our couples are going to be bringing bags or cornhole.
Giant Jenga?
Giant Jenga, you got it.
That's my favorite, so we need that one.
What's really nice is weather depending, you can always have your backup indoors as well.
This part at least is covered, so if you wanted to hang out here, even if it was a little bit under the weather, you could still do that.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Next, we can head to the suite. So here we have our larger getting ready suite. So you have access to your suites the entire event as well. It's a nice little private area for just you and your wedding party and your immediate family. So back here we do have a nice loungy area, which also works great for family portraits. There's always this dress rack as well. So if the girls want to get ready on site, most of the girls typically just bring their dresses with them. Here at the Haight, we do have a 12-hour day, so if you want to bring in a lunch or anything with you as well, we always have this dining table, typically full of makeup or anything fun like that too. And then back here, we do have our beauty room. So you could do full hair and makeup on site with us if you would like. There's always this makeup counter against the chair over here. And then of course, we do have a powder room. So your hairstylist has access to water, so we could definitely do everything here on site for you.
Love it. So I walk in this room and walk out beautiful. That's
Exactly.
how it works. Okay.
Exactly. We can even close the original pocket doors and then walk out.
How do I get
Bam.
one of these rooms in my house? How do we make that happen?
Right. So down here, we have our smaller getting ready suite as well. They are separated by floors, so we can guarantee that the couple doesn't have a first look if they don't want one. The suite is a nice little comfortable area for you and your wedding party to get ready. Since it is smaller than the suite upstairs, they kind of take over the entire first floor to hang out, so you could definitely eat a lunch down here as well if you needed to. The best part about this room is even though it's not as large as our suite upstairs, you do get a TV and a Nintendo to keep yourself entertained down here in this suite. So
Very fun. I see it also has a special lock.
we'll bring your gifts and cards in here just for peace of mind as well. So included every event is security at the front door, so they will bring everything in here, lock it on up just for peace of mind.
Nice. So I have a few final questions for you. One thing I know people are usually curious about is what about parking? Where do people park when they come to an event here?
Here at the Haight, we do not have a private parking lot. But what's really nice about downtown Elgin is it's all free parking. So even street parking, all of the public lots, it's all free. So it's really nice on the west side of the building. There's a west lot that's free, and there's also a 3-story parking garage just kitty corner from us that's free overnight parking for 72 hours. So it's
That's
great
awesome.
for events.
How does it work when my vendors come and they have, a bunch of food or decorations or big speakers or something to bring into the building? How does that work?
Instead of loading in through the front door where your guests will be seeing them, they can load in through a side entrance. And it's also very close to the freight elevator as well. So your vendors, caterers, DJ, they just come in, load their stuff into the elevator, and then are brought upstairs to the second floor.
Very cool. I have something I think a lot of people are going to ask because it seems very weird to have a wedding venue that's called the Haight. So tell me where that came from.
We definitely get that a lot. So the Haight's are a family, so it is a family name. The way that it kind of came together was when their eldest daughter was looking for a place to get married, they converted this space into a wedding venue for her. So that's kind of where the idea came from.
Fun. So fun. Is there anything about the space or the policies and procedures here that we haven't touched on that you feel like people would like to know?
Something that usually makes most people very happy is we are pet friendly. So if you want to bring your pet for your ceremony, you're more than welcome to, whether they're your ring bearer, your best man, or something fun like that. You could definitely have them.
Everything I've seen today is so beautiful, and I'm so glad that we took the time to come see you and see the Haight, and I just really appreciate your time.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming out. Thank you so much.
So if you want to come check out the Haight yourself, we're going to let Brett tell us how you can make an appointment to do that.
Be sure to visit thehaightelgin.com, or you could feel free to call or email us at any time. We're on Instagram, Facebook, totally flexible in terms of how you want to set up your appointment. They are private for you and your friends and family as well.
But do make an appointment, don't just drop by.
Exactly.
Thanks, Brett.
So down in the description, we have the Haight's most frequently asked questions, along with a link to their website to reach out to set up your own venue walkthrough. That's going to be it for today's episode of NTV Venues, so be sure to subscribe to see more awesome venue tours in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.